Move on to another amazing product that, as you mentioned, it takes years and years of research. And when we talked, you said it wasn't even just the research, it was the focus groups, it was the testing that needed to be done, it was discovering this exclusive ingredient that nobody else has or even has a right to have inside the Volumizing MenoReverse. It's a serum in cream that is developed specifically for those of you who are dealing with skin concerns that come along with post, and menopausal skin. So we are talking everything from drying and dullness to that lack of firmness, that loss of volume. If your skin has stopped responding to your anti-aging creams and serums, it's because your skin has specific needs. And Lena Korres and her team of chemists went out and found the ingredients from white pine that Liz will tell you all about. But what I care about is these results that you see. This is one application. I want you to look at the lines from her lips all the way down to the jowl. If you start to see your skin is kind of sinking in, it's like, it feels like it's deflating and becoming more and more dry. The difference this can make, and I love that Korres brings us before and afters after one application. So imagine if you're getting this kind of instant result, what can happen for you over time when you're finally using the right ingredients that are specifically made for you to help reverse the signs of menopause, the look of the lines and the wrinkles and the discoloration and the volume. And Liz, I know that this is a topic that is so personal for so many women, and Lena really went out into the world to discover this ingredient with that purpose in mind, because she was dealing with these changes as well, right?
Biochemist going through menopause and her fellow scientists going through menopause, some of us going through menopause, there was nothing out there that was actually targeted to address what happens to our skin when this change happens. So what happens here is that when you're in your 30s and 40s, you age slowly. You lose about 1 to 2% collagen a year, right? You can see there in 35, 45. And then all of a sudden, you hit menopause. Your collagen drops by 30%. Your lipids drop by 36%. And this all happens very quickly, within a 5-year time frame. Nobody tells you this. I would not even know this myself, but working with Lena, working with these scientists, working with a group of dermatologists, they all couldn't believe that Lena Korres discovered this white pine extract, this powerful extract that is so potent that it's able to help address all of the signs that we face with menopausal skin, which is the loss of volume, the loss of density, the deep lines and wrinkles. So look at these kind of results. What you will see here, and by the way, all of the before and afters are done on women who have gone through menopause. I personally thought that your skin reverts back to what it once was. Little did I know, and now after the last 4 years I've learned, it never does. But with this technology, you can actually help address what has happened to your skin through menopause and take your skin back to what you hoped it could always be with this particular product. I mean, it is just, it really is groundbreaking. It was on the Today Show. It's been in Forbes magazine. It's been in all of the press, but look at what it does. It firms, it plumps. Because what happens is when you've gone through menopause, not only do you lose the volume, but you get the thinning of the skin. Your skin becomes really dry. How do I know all this? I went to Florida, I'm in Florida, but I went to Florida, Texas, New York. I went to all the focus groups. And usually when you have a focus group, you have about 15 to 20 women show up. We had over 50 women show up. 50 women who said, I want some help. I'm going to the department stores and I'm buying things that are anti-aging this, anti-aging that, but nothing is made for me. They couldn't believe it. We actually started a Facebook group for women who menopause, in fact, and they've all become best friends all over, from Texas to California to Florida to New York. They have all joined together and fallen in love with something that is so special. It was heart-wrenching. I think we actually have a testimonial from some of the women from our focus group, so you can have a listen to them. But okay, so take a listen to this, because you'll fall in love with them as much as I have fallen in love with all these women.
After menopause, I noticed that my skin was dry, wrinkly.
I was so surprised how quickly my skin started changing. It wasn't supple like it used to be, just dry spots.
A dullness has entered.
But I always want to look the best that I can possibly look.
You know, I can never be young again, but I want to be the best me.
After MenoReverse, I saw changes right away. Suppleness came back, the glow came back.
My face felt moisturized.
And I would just keep touching my skin.
For me, MenoReverse has been kind of a rejuvenation of my life. I just felt gorgeous again.
You're so right, Liz. I mean, I think for too long, and we talked about this, that when you guys were doing these focus groups, that women were feeling like they would go to a beauty counter somewhere and they'd have someone just say, oh, try this anti-aging, this and this, that. But you have completely different needs at that stage in life than you would if you were going, let's say, in your 20s or your 30s even. So it's really special to know that this is something that has been created with love, specifically for those of you who need help in that area. If you want to get this, it's on sale right now. It is free shipping, and with